And like, share, subscribe, y'all. What's going on with y'all? Sorry for being late. I just got home from work not too long ago. Been here watching the Big 12 conference and shout out to Iowa State. They just dismantled Houston, but I still think Houston can make it to the Final Four. Shout out to everybody in Lions Den basketball community. It's over here, man. We just gonna kick back and have fun, and just laugh like do what we normally do, man. Staying out the way. I know some of y'all is watching the league. Me, I'm watching college. I am do got the Lakers game and Warriors game. I'll watch that later on tonight. But shout out to everybody though. I'm just waiting for everybody to come on in. Salute to everybody. I don't pay attention to the chat like that, so I don't know who's in there or whatever. But salute to y'all. But let's check some out here. There has been some upsets again today. Iowa State beating Houston. They're up by right now by 32-40 left for the Big 12 championship. UConn is leading Marquette 39-37 for the Big East tournament final. Wisconsin upset Purdue in overtime 76-75. Wisconsin advanced to play Illinois for the Big Ten championship, who won 98-87 Nebraska. And shout out to Fred Hoiberg, man. I forgot he coached over there too, man. He has a good team, man, and he he's really he's really making that program into something, and they got a nice little squad. It'd be interesting how the team gonna look moving forward, like next year and everything like that. Because I really like their team. Because Nebraska, when I was growing up, they was all right, but they was mostly a football school. You know what I'm saying? Even when if you interested in knowing about Nebraska back in the day, they used to win those college championships. But anyway, Illinois beat Nebraska 98-87. Auburn beat Mississippi State 73 to 66 in North Carolina, and NC State will play for the ACC championship tonight. 5 o'clock West Coast, plus 5:30 West Coast time coming on after this game. Well, I'm about to put it on the. I forgot Temple and Florida Atlantic was playing too. I've been watching Florida Atlantic all this year, and Temple is up by one with. Okay, I'll turn on this at the right time. Okay, they on came back. It's been tight weight game through. Gonna be all over. Yep, it's 68 degrees out here, so everything is great. I'm loving it. We can see Temple gonna pull out the upset. They're up by 1 point. It's got Eddie Jones, Mark Macon went to Temple. Aaron McKee went to Temple. Y'all got a foul. Y'all got a foul. Y'all lost about 8 seconds. Y'all should have been fouled once you knew you couldn't get the pressure bust pipes. That's why free throws is important in this game. We're gonna see he's gonna knock these down. This is go. This is going. This will be an upset for real because they beat Temple doing this. Temple's only 5-13 in the conference. And Florida Atlantic is 14-4, and Florida Atlantic is going to the ACC conference next year. Makes it. This will be an upset for real. I picked Florida Atlantic to win this conference too, win this conference championship. But we'll see. They got 14-8 to go to the finals, and they down by. They're down by 3, 14-8. We'll see what they're gonna do. There's Green. No, that ain't Greenlee. I forgot who that dude is. And why did you foul? That's dumb. Why did you foul? You didn't have to foul. You got the lead. Just go up vertical. That's not Green. I forgot that guy's name. I'll find out in 1 second. You got to make free throws too now. Nicholas Boyd, that's his name. He's at 84%. Ain't been to the line the whole time tonight. Both team is in the bonus. 10 seconds left. This is like it's March Madness right here. First free throw was Cash Money. What's up, bro?
What up with it?
Then just watching March Madness before these tournaments starts, and that's a lot of butt kicking and a lot of upsets today. Yeah, I love it, man. It's
That's
the best time
that's
of the
why
year.
that's why they call it March Madness, man. You never know what's gonna happen. Last second shots, all that.
Man, it's already been happening, man. And the team that I've been watching all year long that made it to the Final Four, they down by 1 right now to a team that's 5-13 in the conference. Yeah, so this would be a bit. Oh, nice pressure. That's a good foul. Give you a chance to shoot a three. I like John L. Davis. He's going to be
You,
he's going to be a player. He's going to go to the league. What'd you say, bro?
do you do you remember in movies and other things adopted kids, kids that's adopted, foster kids, whatever whatever you want to buy.
Mm,
They always get grown. If they knew when they was young, when they got grown, or if they found out when they was grown, they kind of always want to kind of find that parent, whichever one's alive, mother or father, to know where they like really come from.
mm-hmm.
It's funny because it's like it's a new hashtag going around through with the 90s, through with the 2020s, through it, and it's like we can't say we through with anything before us. You can't say I'm
That's
through
true.
with the slavery year. You can't say you through with nothing. As much as we want to erase the slave, we can't say we through with that's something that we come from. We need to
You
know
missed
that.
both of them?
So so you can't
Oh,
say
he
you
got through.
done with the
Oh, he missed.
90s.
How did he not shoot it?
If we never have the 90s, we don't have what we got now. So that's kind of ridiculous to me. You can never
Why
say
did you
you're
not
done
shoot
with
it?
something.
He passed it. Why did you not shoot it? You was
What
at
team
the
playing?
rim.
What
Wow.
team? What he did? A Ben Simmons?
No, the best player on the team, man. He was right at the rim. John L. Davis. He remind me of D Wade.
No, I'm saying, what did he do? A Ben Simmons? He passed up the shot and passed it.
No, it was look. He was right there out. Oh, the shot blocker, but the dude wasn't ready for the pass. Okay, I see. That's why he passed it. Okay, that's why I was like, okay, he did make the right basketball play. You know how you is. You play coach. Okay, that's a good play because the shot blocker was right there. But the player that he tried to pass it to thought he was going to shoot it. You know what I mean? So he wasn't ready for the pass. Cause he looking at you like you our best player on our team. Take us home. That's how I looked at the play. And shout out to Illinois, man. Terrence Shannon had 40 points today. 40 points. He had 40. Lower. Shout out to my boy Big Worm, man. I chopped up with him a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, Illinois is they gonna make some noise in the.
Hey, did you ever feel like that though?
Feel like what, little bro?
Like, for instance, growing up watching '90s basketball, right, and going into
Mm-hmm.
the two, did you ever say like, I'm done with the like, you know, the '90s? It's all about the 2000s, like, you know.
Well, this I'm looking at it like this. I'm looking at it from two different ways. Actually, three different ways. Me personally, how I was raised, no, because I won't be here because of them, and they was here before me. It doesn't make any sense, logical sense to me. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I'm like, what? And all this stuff is going on. I look at another aspect of distraction and all this, and people be tagging me and stuff like, dude, I don't even be on TikTok. These dudes be really want to smoke with me, like, dude, y'all don't want to listen. Y'all want to just because y'all scream and yell at people, and shout out to the OGs that's been in there cooking them dudes, man. Like that, they be like, dude. I'm like, dude, I ain't got, dude, I ain't got to go against nobody in no debate, man. That shit's played out, one-on-one debates, stuff like that, man. What we debating on for what? You know, with certain players, they move the goalposts. They give all the ultimate excuses and everything else in the world, but then hold the hold.
You can never, I'm just saying, it don't make sense. You know, you can never be done with something because from the first dribble came the dribble between the legs, came the dribble behind the back. Like you have to always, like something comes from something, like this step back. In a couple years, somebody's going to create something off that step back probably. Like you never know. You can't say you done with something because everything that you create now is off of the past.
Right.
I mean,
Oh,
how did the 3 point jumper come along? Off the 2 pointer. You know what I mean? Like you can't, I'm just saying, like it don't make sense, man. You know what I mean? You can't and when you say you done with something, that means you're trying to erase other players in that generation. That don't make sense. You can't erase history.
mm-hmm.
If you want to erase history, if for instance, you guys saying that you're done with the '90s, LeBron James is chasing something in the '90s. If you're done with it, what the hell is he chasing?
I don't know, man.
I'm just
I
saying.
look at
I'm just letting it know how it doesn't make sense. Even if you think you are, it doesn't make
right,
sense because you have the players of today are chasing the '90s. Every person who comes in the league, I don't care who you was, after Jordan did what he did, everyone's been chasing them '90s. Everyone.
mm-hmm.
So how can the league greatest ratings, greatest money making? Everything was greater. Not players getting paid more, but from what the '90s did is why players getting the money that they get now. So can't say that. It just doesn't. Somebody getting up. I don't care. Don't use that to make your point. Go and use the stats that you want to use. Go and use who won, whatever. But you can't say you're done. As much as we don't like the players that you guys like to bring up in this generation, we can't say we're done with this generation. This generation is playing. And you can't say after this generation you're done with it. You can't say you're gonna say you're done with KD after his generation. You're gonna say you're done with Steph. No, you got to still talk about them because what they did was amazing. You don't say that. It just don't make sense to me. That's just anger. That's real hatred.
Mm-hmm. Y'all need to score on this possession. 3-ball break. Yeah, I think UConn will win this game here. Conference tournaments, the bracketology come out tomorrow. Ooh, off the glass. Lord have mercy. They need a timeout. Shaka Smart, you need a timeout, man. Dang, they went on an AO run just like that. Connecticut's just crazy, man. Correct. Connecticut is they defended champions for a reason, and another thing too, they can win big. They can win high scoring games. If you want to slow the game down, make it a possession game, they can play like that too. That's a tough team to beat. That can play both ways. You want to run? They love to run too. Salute to everybody. I don't know who in the chat, man, but salute to y'all, man. I'm not, I don't pay attention to the chat, man. We don't do trolls. We don't do trolls over here in any kind of shape, form, or fashion. Cause they'll go to the upper room real quick. 3 ball. Ooh. He's on fire. Man, Connecticut that's offensive foul. Mm-hmm. UConn just filthy, man. They just filthy, man.
They filthy. What's happening, fellas?
What's good, bro? Yeah, they filthy good, bro. It don't make no sense how good UConn is, bro.
Yeah, they good, but shit, they might.
Hey,
you can hang with them for a little bit. You can hang with them for a little bit, and then they start throwing them. They throw the burners on your ass.
Man,
nigga, did you see Atlantic sell out earlier, bro? Good.
Did I see what?
Florida Atlantic.
Yeah, I just watched the game, bro. Yeah.
Temple, nigga. Temple had a losing record this year, bro, and they in the finals of the Conference USA tournament.
I just mentioned that before you got in here, bro. I was like, this would be a bad loss on Florida Atlantic. You know they're coming to the ACC next year.
Who? FAU?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I've been saying it all year, bro. Like, dude, I'm in this college basketball like my Bible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that sword.
Damn.
Be Lamb of God up in here. Man, UConn just filthy, man. I'm just looking at them, man. I've been watching them all year long, man. And I just like St. John's had them too, man. St. John, but UConn just had too much that game, bro. St. John's had them. But UConn just got man.
They not St. John's not disciplined enough, bro. They had a hot streak, and then after that, they thought they could play the same way. You can't play the same way against every team, bro. You got to be able to make adjustments.
But that one dude, though, he's gonna be nice though for them. Though he
can't. Soriano?
No, I ain't talking about. Oh, I already know Soriano's a beast. I'm talking about that guard that just came back. He's been sitting out for like since December.
For who? St. John's?
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he's gonna be nice. He's gonna be nice.
He's been injured. That's why.
Yeah, and he ain't used to playing, and he couldn't be able to practice too because of the injury that he had. I think it was the shins or something like that. I forgot the word Jim Jackson was saying about it. He was talking about it yesterday about his injury that he had to come back. He said he's gonna be a nice player. I was saying to myself, yeah, he is, but he just ain't in condition and been playing long enough, practicing with the squad and all that stuff. But Illinois came in that game. I like Shannon. That boy Terrence Shannon put a 40 ball on him. He's on fire. He said
I want to know. I want to know what y'all think. Why is Steph Curry? I'm not saying that he is the greatest. I just feel like it's players that have they have arguments, like to where you're not mad that you brought that player up, right? Like you can't get mad. Like that's where I come from, right? I don't come from the era of when someone bring up another great, you tear them down. You like, oh, I can see why you brought him up. I don't agree, but I can see why you brought him up. Why is Steph Curry not looked at, not mentioned in no way as in the greatest to do it? Because when you look at the players, when you
Period.
look at the players that's in that conversation, you say changing the game, at least an MVP, some type of historic record, or a couple of
Mhm.
them. You know what I mean? A few
And the
championships, at
nigga
least
got 4 rings, and we
four
say
to five.
KD.
Yeah, 4 to 5 of them. You're the leader of your team for at
Right.
least 10 years
Mhm.
plus, something like that. So I'm just like it boggle. It just really like because I don't want to tear
Bro,
down.
he played for the Warriors, bro. The Warriors franchise have been trash from '78 up until we had Run TMC. Then we had
Mhm.
Do We Believe.
But
But we
still
had
not winning though.
in
Just
between
exciting
those
teams.
years,
That's
bro, we were
exciting teams.
terrible
Yeah, that's
organization,
exciting
bro.
teams.
Terrible. Oakland, and we was in Oakland. I mean, it ain't no love for the Bay like that, bro. Let's just keep it on. If he played
But
for
you
another
know what?
team, he would
They
get all
talk
the
all
love,
this
bro.
appreciation. They talk all this appreciation of the players of today, right? But
Hmm.
y'all don't appreciate the players of today. Like to me, y'all appreciate a player of today, but
Mhm.
not the players of today. And that's
Right.
just a fact. We are not talking about Steph Curry is right there with LeBron James when you talk about these two guys run. Both of these dudes are having, just like you talk about Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant. Both of
Mhm.
those dudes had historic runs at the same time. Even Dirk, you can mention him in there. Even KG, not at the same totem pole as Kobe and Timmy, but you can
Yeah.
throw them in that generation. Same as a KD, same as a Kawhi. I feel like if you really look at it, you got LeBron, you got Steph right there, and then you got the Kawhis and you got the KDs. You feel me? And everybody else. But they don't give those dudes that type of talk, but they talk about us when we mention those dudes. We talk about those dudes, we get slandered because we're not mentioning one dude. And it ain't that we don't mention that they're great, it's just that we don't ignore the bad games. Put it like that. You don't
Yeah.
supposed to ignore the bad games.
And Trey, look at this though.
We
That
come in here on
nigga,
Steph. We
that
didn't
nigga,
came in here
he
on
got
Steph
two
like he was
rings
a
without a
monster.
super team, bro.
Man,
Steph
bro.
got 2 rings without another top 75 player on his roster,
And
bro.
when everybody
You know who
said
Come
else?
that
on,
You
man.
Steph look,
probably know the other player that did that was Kobe.
including
And
me,
Kobe
I
used to
said
pass
it. And
Steph
look,
too.
Steph really did. I thought KD was gonna do the Kobe thing, right? I thought he was going to do the separate from Steph because everybody still gave Steph the credit like they kind of did with Shaq. So I felt like KD, this your Kobe moment, nigga. Embrace it. Go get your own squad, build it up to a championship, grab that motherfucker. It
Couldn't
don't matter
do
if
it.
it's one. And he didn't do it. But Steph, if you look
He's
at it,
not
he
built
did.
like that. That's why.
Yeah.
Steph did it though. Steph said, "Okay, everybody said we won't win a ring again because even KD is on record saying Golden State run is over after he
Everybody,
left."
all the analysts, it was all broadcast across all the major
Yeah,
networks.
and this dude
And guess
went
what?
and built
Another
his
thing
team.
Steph did that nobody
And this
did, that
dude went
LeBron
and
didn't
built
do.
his team back up, not with no other superstar, with some dudes off his bench, a dude that came from the G League, back
Right,
up
Jordan Poole.
and
Yeah,
made a championship squad out of them. Everybody thought Boston, even I felt like maybe Boston was gonna get their chance,
everybody
but he
they
won it.
was favored to win. And then check this out. He took Andrew Wiggins and put him in superstar status. LeBron traded Andrew Wiggins. Remember that?
So then, didn't
You
even get a
remember
chance
that?
to play with him.
Traded that boy. You feel
He
me?
put that
Come on, man.
poop gone spray out.
Right. That's how you know he's not great, because he can't build young players up around him. He needs to play with all the best players to make him look good, make LeBron look good. If he had young players around him, you see what's happening right now with the Lakers? They're trash. Come on, man. That tells you everything you need to know. Kobe took that young team that he had in LA, Smush Parker and them weak ass niggas who talk all that shit, and he had them niggas. They damn near was gonna make a run at it that year, because that nigga Kobe was on another level. He was on a whole nother planet, nigga, that year. Kobe was the only one to wheel. He was gonna wheel that Laker team, bro, as far as they can go on that playoff run before he said, "Okay, I just wanted to show y'all what we're doing, but it's not. I understand that y'all got some else, you know what I'm saying, in the car. So I'm gonna stop shooting because y'all niggas cry too much, but you know we can win this series if I really want to win this series." That's what he really was on, to be honest with you.
I can agree with that. Like, I feel like, look, it's nothing wrong. We all knew this, right? Ever since the beginning of basketball, bro, you always get a player. Now they didn't have to be a superstar. If they came out to be, that's what they came out to be. But you always get a player, right? We get a center. Why? Because I can't block all them shots. Nigga, get your big ass down there and block them. You get players to do shit you can't do, right? So I don't understand why do we get terrorized because we say LeBron got all these players around him because of the shit he can't do, and also to take the pressure off of it being his fault. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, even when Shaq had Kobe, they always blame both of them niggas. They didn't give that shit to this Shaq as much as they wanted to just get a ring to Shaq. When Kobe and Shaq got their ass whooped, they'd be like, what the hell was wrong with Kobe and Shaq out there? Both of them. One of them could have had a good game, but if they lost, they still talked about both of them. So I don't understand where it went wrong. Look, Steph Curry, if they lose, we see Klay Thompson having bad games. We see what Draymond is, but what people say, not us. Steph Curry should have won the game. Damn, that should go to every player. If you that guy, when your team lose, nigga, that shit all on your shoulders. Bony, strong, bold, whatever they is, that shit on your shoulders. Even if you pass the ball off, I don't care if the star player passed the ball off. I'm blaming your ass if that nigga missed, not the nigga who missed it. I'm blaming your star ass.
Right.
Because your ass made that choice to put that game in his hands. So it's your fault. You could have took all that away from him. I'm not blaming him. That's your motherfucking fault. They just don't want to call it down the middle, bro. Because if you call basketball straight down the middle, everybody's going to land where they supposed to land. Why is it so much pushback with this one man? You have to just be real honest. Because one thing that no one likes is to be forced some shit. No one likes to be forced something. Hold on, man. I got a phone call coming in, but I'm still in, bro. Go ahead. What's the score on the game?
63-52. We got about 320 left on my end. You know, we in the West Coast, so if they're in the West, if they're in the East Coast or Midwest, it might be a couple seconds ahead. I think UConn got this game sold up. I just want to make sure.
When he was coming in, when he said the Florida game, that's really what playoffs is about. Like, in a way, it was never about, just because you're the number one seed. It's about getting into the championship bracket, which is the playoffs, and playing your best game. It don't matter if it snaps right then and there, but that's what you're supposed to do. Go all out in the playoffs. That's why that's the one thing I do love about college basketball is it don't matter the seeding. Whoever came out here and tried to die for this game is probably going to win.
Yeah,
and it means more. It means more in the college because this is one game and you out. It's like the NFL in college.
Mm-hmm. One game you done for.
One game and it's a wrap. Ain't no let's go and strategize. We know how to play them again. No, you got one chance to come in here and beat this team. Could you imagine if the NBA, like, who will be the champions, like, I'm talking about in period of all history, if they just did one game eliminations? That'd be some, man, because a lot of home teams didn't win the first game.
Mm-hmm. And that game's over. I'm about to watch the Carolina NC State game.
Who
Carolina
you
versus.
got? What? I know it don't matter, like, but because both of them is playing for the play-in. I know what At the end of the day, I know like I would like the Lakers to win, but just off of basketball, who's playing good basketball? What you think with the Lakers and Golden State today?
I don't know. They playing at home.
I gotta look and see who's home and who's not. Let me see what
Oh,
I got.
Lakers got all them darn home games this month.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the Lakers home then.
I don't know, man. They shoot more free throws than Golden State. The Lakers winning. I don't know how to assess the Lakers, man. They just not a good team, man. Yeah, they
I feel
underachieved.
I feel I feel like it goes two ways, right? If we can keep Steph Curry from going ape shit, we got a good chance. And I think it's the same thing for Golden State. If they can keep Anthony Davis from being going ape shit, what I mean? That's a good chance for them because we know they don't have a big man like that, and we don't have wing man like that to scar Steph. Those two cancel each other out. And then when you go to the supporting team, I don't know. They've been playing both of their supporting squads been playing good. So yeah, like you said, it's crazy.
The best two players in this generation are what 9 and 10, respectively. That's
Yeah.
crazy. As of today, that's crazy. Yeah, they playing right now. I forgot to hit record. Let's see what's up right quick. We'll give about another 5 minutes before they tip off. Oh man, y'all know I don't do these commercials, man. Killing me. There we go, just in time. Carolina basketball. Let's Carolina versus Carolina. 17-3. They won the ACC conference. NC State 21-14. Nine games, 11 losses in the conference. And they made it to the championship game. They just played the last game of the season. They should throw the ball to Bangkok. I don't like that possession. You got to feed your big man to start the game off. Bangkok versus Big Boy Burns. DJ Burns backing him down. They're going to double him, so somebody's going to be open. NC State got the first basket. It's 2-0. RJ Davis, Ryan, Ingram, Baycott, Kadu. There are the starting five for North Carolina. Tap out to NC State. Yo. Nice position. Yeah, they're going to try to attack RJ Davis this game. He ain't gonna miss no free throws. He finally jinxed him. Finally missed a free throw.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
out of the little guards, right, that you can think of in the league right now, and I mean in like fast and quickness, right? Off of like Iverson, I feel like Kyrie. We already know about him, but this the new generation. Uh, I think De'Aaron is getting there, but I think it's still a lot for him to learn. I don't think he has lethal as he is lethal, but I said as lethal as a Iverson and a Kyrie is known to be right now. What little guards you think really utilizes their speed and quickness in the league? Woo, it's just a hassle. You know how everybody complained about Iverson and everybody complains about Kyrie. Like, who do you think in this league? It may not be said, they ain't doing too many interviews, but even in your mind, you would be like, I don't want to guard this little nigga.
Greetings, brother. Man, I got a name for that. Greetings, brother. What up?
I say Jamal Murray. If I had to say Jamal Murray.
I say Trae Young, and I would say Brunson. I wouldn't want to stick them little niggas.
Man, I'll give you a name of someone.
And look, I'm gonna tell you who else. And I'm gonna throw Donovan Mitchell in there. I don't want to stick them three little niggas.
Yeah, Donovan.
The kid on Chicago, Kobe White. Yo,
I'll stick him. No, I know what you mean. Not like that. I'm not saying. And when I said I'll stick him, that don't mean I shut him down. I mean, like I wouldn't be like I ain't worried. He's streaky right now.
You ain't watching him. Then Trey. That dude is.
All right, look. This one I'm gonna ask you. Is he on Brunson? Look, I'm not saying he's not good. I'm saying in your mind, is you strategizing for him like you would for a Brunson or a Trae Young? Right now, I'm just saying.
Not yet. Not yet.
That's all I meant. That's what I meant when I said I'll stick. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said I'll still stick him. He won't make me lose sleep. Now he's probably hard to guard, but I'm not losing sleep. Like Trae Young, Brunson, those are dudes. I'm looking at film. I'm looking at old film, new film, everything. Like I'm on there.
Put it like this. When Brunson was in Mavericks, you weren't doing that for him. He wasn't making scout for him.
But look, when he was with the it's a difference. Now I understand what you're saying, right? But he has to show me again, right? Brunson is showing us again. When he got his chance with the Mavericks, everybody thought it was a fluke. Then he went over here to New York and he showed us. Now Kobe is having this.
The kid Kobe White, he's in that stratosphere of where people were saying about Jalen Brunson. No.
I'm right there with you. No, that's what I was saying. He's in the he's getting talked about now. But I'm saying right now, we know about Brunson. We know about Trae Young. That's all I'm saying. Like Kobe Wright, he still got to prove it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to continue this for the rest of the season. And then next year, we got to see you coming in with this shit for us to know now. Put that nigga on the goddamn, on the paper. We need to get some strategies on him. Like from now on, now you strategize on him. Like just like me and T Price used to say.
Sure. Next season.
Yeah, just like me and T Price said about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. When the NBA start focusing on him, Jason Tatum start turning the ball over. He didn't know how to deal with double teams. Then he figured it out. Same with Jaylen Brown. So it was like y'all there, but when the NBA start noticing you, that's when we gonna see when people really start coming in.
Yeah. I'm just talking.
No. Look, right now, I'm just saying. Right now, I'm just saying. Kobe White, he's coming, but I still feel like when you face the Bulls, you're worried about DeRozan.
No, I mean, he first step. He's quick. He got you ask like
Oh
if I see a guard who got a
yeah.
quick first step, who like
But
who
yeah,
takes
but are you
advantage of
scared?
his speed.
This
He's
what I'm
one of
asking
them
you. Are
breed.
you scared when it comes to Trey Young in order? Give me your 1 through 3, right?
Mm.
Trey Young, Bronson, and Kobe White. Who you would be worried more on sticking?
From this season, from what I see, bro, Jalen Brunson, Kobe White, then Trey Young. No
Okay.
disrespect, man.
Okay, no. Look, it's
Because
no
yeah, that's
disrespect
from what
on
I
either
see.
way.
Yeah, yeah.
No disrespect because they both right there in the top, right there. You
Because I
just
tell
saying
you what,
on all
I
this
feel
is about is
Trey Young should have
who
been
you
way ahead still. I feel Trey Young should have been
you
like
know what
he
he's
shouldn't even be in
stunned.
this conversation. Like he should
He's
have been
stunned.
like,
He stunned his growth though with the
mm,
change of coaching. That stunts you when you're not used to a
man, is that
system.
on him though? How much has he got to play with that though? That the coach leaving? How much is that
It's
on
his
him?
fault though too. It's his fault that the
Mm.
coach is gone.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's his damn fault.
The big growth started on that dude, Trey Young.
But I agree with that though, because he kind of fell back attack. Like that's one of the team that attack really was gonna
I'll tell you this, right? I'll tell you this, right? I know it kind of floated over everybody's head, right? Because remember, they was like, when he was in college, they was like, Trey Young and then Steph Curry. Ooh, because I was shooting the ball, right? Now, I will say this. He's not Steph Curry, but he's doing pretty damn good for the shoes they trying to put him in, the lane they're trying to put him in. He's
for
doing
sure.
pretty damn well.
Man, it was
He's not a Ben.
Luka,
He's
right?
not a Ben Simmons. He's not a Zion Williams. Because Ben Simmons was supposed to be the next LeBron,
Oh yeah.
and Zion was supposed to be the next LeBron, and both of
He
those
certainly
dudes
might
is
not be
just.
no other LeBron though. If
Yeah,
just
and
think
not
about
only
it.
that too, he had also hold up against the Luka Doncic because remember it was the Luka Doncic trade for him, and like
Luka
man, the
Doncic.
dude,
Hey,
the
look,
kid hold his own.
Luka.
The
I'm gonna
kid,
say this with Luka. They didn't want to give it to Luka. Remember, Luka. Everybody didn't really have. Look, this how I knew Luka was gonna be good, and this ain't even just off of him coming over there from the Euro League. Man, when I had the NBA 2K game, Luka was tearing ass in his rookie league. I said, "Oh, this nigga gonna be good." And if 2K got him, like this,
my man.
this nigga's gonna be good.
Oh
He
man,
goes crazy
And
on that
look, hey,
three.
T Price, you know I ain't lying. It's on record. Me and T Price both. T Price picked him too. I said it. on I think on T Price stream. I said on 2K, he was killing on 2K. I'm telling you, somewhere on one of
overseas,
these videos.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying he's doing pretty good. Luka made people pay attention to him. They didn't just give him the league. Luka made people have to say, "Hold up, what the hell? Who is this dude?"
Oh yeah, Kings. They probably did number. Who took number one? It's
Trey
probably
Young, they was in the same look. They was in the same draft class.
Yeah.
They traded for
They
Trey
switched
Young
it.
because
They
they didn't
switched
believe in Luka.
Atlanta and Dallas. Yeah, they trade.
Yeah, so that shows you that Luka made them feel. Look, I don't care what they say, neither. Even though if you look at it, Luka and Trey Young both went to the conference finals on their side
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, the whole
So it's really not. It's really not. They both doing they right there. You know what I'm saying? They
that is
right
true.
there.
That is true. Atlanta no regrets.
If anything, now this is where I say you can get in on the organization. When your team, just like they did with Carmelo Anthony with Denver, when your team reaches the Western Conference Finals, you build on that. You don't take away. You build on that. And Dallas and the Atlanta Hawks, they took away from their teams when they did that.
You feel that way about Nuggets too this year? I feel that slight way about Nuggets.
I feel like the Nuggets right now. Look, I always give champions that do. The Nuggets right now are the biggest threat until somebody put their ass out, and they ain't no threat no more.
Yeah. Oh, that's a dumb pass by Reeves there.
I'm always gonna go. Me and T Price both said, look, until somebody put the Golden State Warriors out after they won it. I'm not they the champions. I don't care how they were playing in the season. I didn't care how they were playing in the season. They just want to get in the playoffs. When you old like that and got mileage on you, you don't care no more about the 1 seed. You just want to get in the playoffs and get in the seed you want to, like, who you want to face.
Especially when they win the most game in the regular season, didn't win. But more is
Yeah,
the team who
yeah.
shouldn't care about regular season no more, cause
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't
want to
care
see
about that.
another
Look, you don't
not
care
that you
about
don't
that
care
shit no
about
more, man. When you get
no.
old, you know you done been through wars. You know what it takes to win. You don't really care about the seeding no more.
Yeah, 16 games. That's all you care about. Them 16 games.
Yeah, you like we just made it in the playoffs. Look, now we can play our best game. Now I can go all out. I'm in the playoffs.
I don't want to see another Golden State versus Lakers in the play-in. I don't want to see that junk no more.
Man, you know if they have to, they gonna use that man for the ratings, man. They gotta keep eyes on the play in. And I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
they got to keep the play
I'm tired of
juicy.
seeing I know Steph Curry and LeBron is in the same conference, but I'm also tired of seeing them niggas meet up. Look,
Man, if I'm Steph
Tim
Curry or
Duncan,
LeBron
Tim
James, I'm
Duncan and
like,
Kobe
man,
Bryant didn't
I'm
meet up
losing.
this goddamn much. Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant didn't meet up this much, and them niggas stayed in the same conference
Bro,
their whole career.
bro, if
That's
I'm
fact.
LeBron and Steph Curry, I'm like, man, stop scapegoating me for get these views, bro. Like, what? Y'all stop putting.
Especially making Steph Curry lose every goddamn time.
Yeah, bro. And it's always because of LeBron, some tree that LeBron hit. LeBron always hit some dagger
Hey,
shot.
I said they making Steph Curry suffer. They like this for putting LeBron for keeping him from winning the championships for years. Nigga, we gonna make him put your ass out and he playing.
That's messed up.
How is that not goaltending the other side?
Look, it's time for I'm gonna tell you the two matchups that I'm looking forward to after Steph and KD and LeBron them is gone. I'm looking forward in the Western Conference. I'm looking forward to Gildress, and I'm looking forward to your boy with the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. I'm looking forward to them matchups. That's gonna be the new who gonna win the championship matchup. When those dudes out the way, those gonna be the dudes who's beating each other to go to the finals. Mark my words. I know Joker gonna be there a little bit, but I believe those dudes is gonna beat him sometime in the future.
Man, I'm excited to see them slim giants, bro. Them 2 7-footer.
Can you imagine them two dudes? They exciting, bro. They exciting.
Imagine
and they don't like each other.
Gildress and Anthony, they both exciting, bro. They play hard, bro. They not gonna cheat you, bro. When they out there on the court, they going. They going.
That is true, man.
Imagine if the NBA get back to all the teams had a different system, and every team had a big. And that's where you can see Joker really go against other players other than going against like 2 or 3 dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if the NBA didn't pay attention to their sales and their ratings, yeah, maybe we'll get straight down the middle who better than who
right. And if Thunder coach don't get that coach of the year,
it's kind of like I said, I don't got no problem with speaking on it. It's kind of like the NBA when they chose, hey, ain't nobody gonna pay attention to the Sacramento Kings franchise. We going with the Lakers, and they did whatever they did with Michael Donaghy. Whatever they did, they made a choice. You know what I mean? If you really watch that series and you say what team was better, even the Lakers will tell you. Of course, look, they'll tell you Portland was better. They'll tell you Sacramento was better. They'll tell you they won. Now, I don't think nothing funny went down with Portland. I think they just overcame Portland. Portland didn't know what to do. But Sacramento, yeah, I know what was questionable.
And what, man? I'm a big Jordan fan, boy. You see that Knicks series? Was it the 93 Knicks series?
Hey, hold on. Hey, you just reminded me.
That game 7 Pacers. Hey, man.
The dude that was screaming and hyperventilating on her stream not too long ago, man. You crazy in the box of Ross, man. J. Reed fans, y'all really feel that way, man? It's trolling summer. I'm gonna start trolling. Bump that. Hey.
That's what's in. Trolling is in. That's the in thing. Trolling is the in thing, man. Oh, Trey drop out. But wait, man. I ain't even want to hear what they be on, man. It's just crazy right now. But at least they be. This is a playing preview. They got a playing preview today with the Lakers and the Warriors. They're gonna see how that shit play out and see if they're gonna get the views. But ain't none of them making the playoffs because it doesn't matter who got the number 8 seed. They're gonna face Denver the first round. See, I mean, yeah, none of them making it out the first round. Doesn't matter who.
Yeah,
everybody wanted that 8 spot because they're like, man, we could handle Minnesota Timberwolves. They're young. OKC Thunder, OKC, they're young. Warriors and the Lakers with experience could get them. But no, Denver is on top. Nobody excited to get an 8 seed now. Eh? Nobody talking about it.
Yeah, they need to bring that back though, man. Everybody talking about revenue for basketball and all this stuff. They don't engage with no fans, man.
Exactly what they're doing to the fans, though.
And then
like that's when the playoff should start, man.
Foul. You didn't have to lean in with your shoulder, man. That's like he just baiting you for that move. It's a rivalry game.
What game you watching? It's
NC State, North Carolina. I'm watching the ACC tournament. The Big 12 champions is Iowa State. They beat Houston.
They beat Houston? Dang.
Them two had the bet. Them two teams, they mirror one another like so much. Like they play the same kind of style of defense. Them Iowa State and Houston got the best. They got to be like top 2 defenses in the country.
Man, that's super Houston, man. Roberts, they got
because Iowa State got their get back. You know what I'm saying? They got their get back. Because they beat Houston, and then Houston beat them at Houston. But then again, Kansas lost one game, but Kansas, I need to look up to see how many teams went undefeated in conference in Big 12. Like Big 12 is so big, bro. Like you gotta win home games and still some road games too. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get even crazier. It's gonna even get even crazier next year because you got Colorado coming back, then you got Utah coming there, then you got Arizona coming in there. It's gonna get crazy. I think next year they probably won't have to make it all the way to Sunday. Teams gonna have to get double bye. You know what I'm saying? Like they do in the Big East.
Double bye.
Yeah, but
that's crazy.
UConn Huskies, man. I'm telling you, man, them boys. Hey, that's the team to beat right now, man. At all the number 1 seeds, they the only one that won the conference. Shout out to they the defending champions, man. And
yeah, a lot of people got UConn, and a lot of people saying UConn.
Hey, them boys they clicking at the right time too. They well coached. They got a big man that can score down low. He's not like what's that dude? No, Sunoco. He wasn't like Sunoco, that played there. But Clingan, man, he's a beast too, man. But he need to get he's like you 7 feet, man. Like dude, dunk the basketball, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some players I be seeing him. I be like, dude, why don't you dunk the basketball? Because he ain't want to do. He do got some. He can get up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, just dunk the basketball.
The big man. The big man don't bang anymore, bro. The big man is a
dunk though. He do dunk though. He does dunk though. But Samson is more of a dunker. But I think next year he'll get better doing that. I don't know if he's gonna go to the league this year or he's gonna go put his name in the draft. They already got 2 people. They projectedly they got 2 or 3 players that's going to be they freshman that's from Georgia Castleton. He'll be they already said he's a potential top 5, top 10 lottery pick.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I say. Like I'm gonna never forget how YouTube was when we used to cook on Ticket Channel all the time, and they always used to talk about 10 years ago. Oh, this and that. I'm like, yeah, but y'all favorite players gonna get old too. Y'all, you got to move on. We were trying to. I was trying to show them, but you can't make them drink it. You can lead a hold of water, but you can't make her drink it.
Yeah, I don't know how this era gonna age. I don't think this era gonna
And
age so well, you know.
and you know who's a forgotten player to me? Stephon Marbury.
Mm.
Of course.
That boy, Stephon, boy, Marbury, boy, that nigga was the truth.
Hey, you need to watch that game on YouTube when he played against Allen. Him and AI went at each other with Georgetown against Georgia Tech.
Mm. Georgia Tech he went to.
Yeah,
Stephon one of them dudes. Stephon one of them dudes who really try to put on for the people in the streets, bro. He try to make his shoes affordable for the kids in the streets. All that went overlooked.
Huh.
Did Stephen A.
I didn't know that.
Try to humiliate the man.
Not like that. He called out both of the dudes. Like he called out basically anybody. He like any black man that knows basically the struggle with black people out there that got their shoes for $100 or $200. You doing too much, and that's basically he called out Jordan, calling out Kobe, calling out LeBron, calling out Penny, calling out anybody.
He was with Anwan too, right?
A lot of stuff he spoke on, bro. A lot of stuff he spoke on got him blackballed, bro.
He's a basketball legend. They got a statue about him.
It was no way he was supposed to be playing overseas that fast.
That's facts. Yeah, you know his politics, blackball. Look how they did Carmelo. Come on, man. Melo can't be playing in the league, man. Let's stop it.
Prophet get no love in the country, but that man got a statue in China. That's crazy.
Yeah. He a legend.
Wow.
In China.
Hey, when you come, you get a statue in China. Hey, that's that ain't no easy feat, you know. I mean, it's sports, but man, whew.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Right. Look, the way he went over there, balling in China. The way he went over there balling in China, he still had years in the NBA, bro.
So, man. So he was in China all the time. You talking about 10+ years?
That whole little like that that 2000, that 28, like 2018 and all that. He was over there, which still can give something to the NBA. They just didn't want to mess with him. He couldn't be controlled.
So he probably fluent in Chinese, bro.
And Stephen A. Smith.
Look, there's no way. Look, I'm gonna tell you, when you a super
on the warpath question first, like he did many others.
That you should have to go overseas. You should be able to go when you're a superstar at that elite level. Your retirement stage should be a bench player, if anything. Somewhere like you on the bench, but you shouldn't have to go overseas. If you a superstar with those skills, you're still able to do something in the NBA, even if it ain't at that usage that it used to be. So I feel like if you only play, if you gotta go to overseas in your 10th year, 11th, 12th year, and you was a superstar, it's something about that to me.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the only explanation is
That's what they try to do to Iverson. They try to make Iverson go over there in his 13th, 14th season. I don't care what nobody say. Even if Iverson wasn't the player, see, certain dudes, they'll retire before they have to go to the bench. But then you got some dudes who don't care, like a Vince Carter. That was a superstar. So you mean to tell me you don't think even Vince Carter off the bench, he can go start overseas? So that's what I'm saying. If a superstar gotta go overseas, bro, and he's still starting, it's something funny. Because even overseas is gonna make your ass go to the bench if you can't do nothing.
And it's way physical out there.
Yeah, it's blackball. He got blackball. You talking too much. You talking about you exposing how we sell, how we don't pay attention to, why we don't pay attention to them, why we sell this for this much, why this guy going to the finals. You talking too much.
Lean on me. When
So
you got strong.
so go over there to the other country to where you ain't got nothing to do with the NBA to where it don't matter what you say.
Yeah.
Go, man.
It won't be long. Yeah, well, you already know, bro. It's politics and all this stuff. People don't understand it, man, and that's why I don't understand how people. And you know what? You know what? Another thing, I'm just gonna say this. 'Cause I see a lot of time when we bring up this subject and everything. I'm not gonna get into it because I'm telling you, I'm gonna be like, shout out to Jada Kiss. I'm gonna be like, I got 1,100,000 clips. I'm gonna be going. I'm telling you, I'm saving everything. It's gonna be a church anthem, and I'm gonna wait another year after after the time it comes out and the exact day and everything like that. I'm gonna wait another following year just to let it marinate just one more year. But when it does, y'all is not gonna like me. But the truth gonna have to be said.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna just do this because the song go with it. But whenever the New York Knicks really get their full squad together and start shooting it out of the, I'm talking about this really looking. Oh no, the Knicks coming. I'm gonna play that song by Ja Rule called "I Got 100 Guns, 100 Clips."
Yeah, that's what I
Nigga,
was
I'm
talking
in
about. Yeah,
New
that's my
York.
rule. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm on.
I just remember Jada. Yeah, that is Ja Rule. Uh, but Jada, that's why I don't understand that. I know how y'all internet dudes rock. Y'all very disrespectful. Y'all talking about New York's this, New York that. Man, y'all won't say that shit up there in New York in their faces. I guarantee you. You won't. Cause them male and them females out there, no matter what race they are, they let you know about yourself real quick in a hurry.
Hey, look, like I said, I respect
Uh,
every
uh,
piece of, I respect every piece of land in America and off America because it's head busters everywhere. There's head
Oh,
busters
my nigga
everywhere.
Trey, what up with you, baby? What up,
What up
fellas?
with it, Ron? Hey, Ron, what up with it, baby? Ron, baby,
Man,
what up with it?
just coming back from our
Congratulations
football
on the
banquet.
new one, man. Hey, man. Hey, I'm tired of everybody telling me, man, T Price, man, it's gonna be your time. I know Trey used to tell me all the time, man, T Price, you're gonna be one of them old ass daddy. I'm not. I'm not receiving that in my spirit, Lord. But
Lord, my
it
bad,
happens.
man.
You know.
I was at my boys' football banquet. We just did their banquet and shit, and they got their rings and trophies and shit, man. I see
Oh
I'm
man,
kind of late to the party.
I
Oh man,
remember
you
that
good,
right
bro?
there. Hey, I remember that right there, man. Going to them banquets, sitting down, getting them trophies, laughing, joking with the teammates, looking at the other team. Yeah, remember when I hit him? Yeah, remember when I knocked him on the head? Y'all remember all that, man?
Yeah, we threw them a big old shindig. And it's crazy because the boys came suited and booted, man. They was in their motherfucking suits, man, and all that shit. I was proud of my little niggas, man.
Hey,
I was
look,
proud of them,
as they
man.
as they as they should have been. I used to come with my church clothes on too.
Yeah, swear to God, because the president had put he said, "Yo, come stepping." You feel me? He just talking like, make sure the kids stepping. Man, if you'd have seen some of the suits these young men had on, man, you'd have been like, man, god damn, like they came stepping like they was grown men. I was like, man, I got so many
Looking like
pictures,
they
man.
about
I'm
to
like,
go.
man,
Looking like about to go to the NFL game, huh?
man, I promise you, from the 6-year-olds, all well, the 12-year-old group, they came like a bunch of hooligans. They all had their team hoodies on, but the sixes, the eights, the 10s, and 11s, man, and the cheerleaders, man, them little queens were so dialed out in their little evening gowns and sequence dresses, man. I said, man, I couldn't be a more happier vice president right now.
It's not even that, and how I'm looking at it too is that you could just tell that I already know what you've been doing for a while. And shout out for what you do. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
you just tell that the people that's raising these kids and entrusting you and your staff in their hands, they got that just explains itself to me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get more better. It's gonna get better too. You know what I'm
yeah, it's
saying?
crazy because my president, he had did the announcements. He like, I got a couple board changes and all that. So he just doing a little announcements and all. And then he like, and the last one is he like, Ron Town ain't the commissioner no more. Everybody like, huh? Like, I don't elevated him to vice president. I'm looking like, oh shit, you did what? He like, you the vice president, dog. He said, well, this your show. He told me it was my show. He like, man, you the boss when I ain't around.
What you got for the
my
game?
Man, up with, man.
What you got for the game, man? What
time? Congratulations, brother.
The Golden State Warriors and
appreciate it, man. What time that game start?
It's on right now.
It's on right now. But what you got? I feel like this now, right? I feel like Anthony Davis and Steph Curry are the X factors for their team, right? We know that Golden State ain't got no big man. So if Anthony Davis goes off, that's kind of damage for them. And if Steph Curry, because we know how our wings are on defending excellent, great guards, if he goes off, that's bad news for us. So just say they X out each other. They both having great games. And both teams supporting squads been playing good. So I'm picking your brain. What's the X factor?
The X factor? I'm gonna tell you what my X factor both teams,
is. So who we need, because let's go to the role players. Who do you feel may not, continue their good streak?
I think Austin Reeves run up against the wall right now.
Okay, I swear I was feeling Austin Reeves ain't gonna show up tonight.
Hey, I know who.
It's gonna take a lot out of him on defense.
I didn't mean to cut you off. You know a dude that remind me of Zach Randolph, but he ain't nowhere near athletic as Zach Randolph. He played for NC State.
Who that?
DJ Burns. He played like Zach Randolph, man.
He got that over the shoulder.
Yeah. I'm watching the Carolina game, and NC State is 32-30.
I feel like if Austin Reeves don't go off, the Lakers got to make sure. What's that dude name? It's like a African name. They got to neutralize him.
Hachimura?
Not Hachimura. No, on the Golden State Warriors.
On the Golden State Warriors.
Is it Ningag? Man.
You're talking about the dude that? You're talking about the young kid that went to Memphis?
He played like the same position as Draymond Green.
Oh, you're talking about Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, they have to neutralize him.
And we've been said it for what I always said, man. They should have been start playing that dude a long time ago, bro. Imagine how good that team would have been if they just sit there with guns, though. That's all I don't understand. Now you forced to play him. You see what I'm saying? Now you try to galvanize. No matter how much progress this guy would have, if you put him out there in the fold when Draymond was doing that dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? We talk about this all the time. Coaches just stunt. You do got coaches that stunt these player growths too. I see you, Ron. I'm gonna cook with y'all a little bit, man. I work 10 hours a day. I promise y'all I was gonna come in today, man. This ain't no hate or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to finish cooking on what my boy Ron Tom was talking about yesterday. I hit on it a little bit, and then I just let everybody else, say what they say. I know Trey said what he said earlier. How you done with the 90s and all this other stuff? Just listen. Forget this peak and all this other stuff that I see that a lot of y'all be doing nowadays. I don't look all that. I don't look for all that. I don't look at all that because no matter what, every player has a resume. My favorite parts of the resume is how long you did it on a high level on the offensive and the defensive end. If you don't have 10 plus years in either one of those, that disqualifies you. That's just how I always looked at it, and I always said it on here. That's how I look at it. Every great player that I've seen growing up, they did it 10 years or better. Not everybody.
And the timing.
Yeah. They did it 10 years straight. 10 years straight or above. Every
No,
great player.
I'm talking about what we were saying on their championships, bro. Like at least they got their champions like before year 15. Before
Right,
year, you know what I
right,
mean? Before year
right,
15, they already had
right,
5 or better.
right. You right. You right. I'm just saying. I mean, that's how I look at it. I don't disrespect nobody. But I know everybody would want me to battle these dudes. Dude, I ain't got no time for that. No, because no matter what, because when this is what I find very
You said
interesting.
it best. It ain't no goat, really. It's goats, but it's goats of their generation.
Listen,
Now, when
right.
you take the goats, from those generations, you still gotta separate them. You feel me? If you say this is the goat from this generation and this is the goat from this generation, all right, now let's put these goats from these generations up against each other. It's gonna be separation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
What I
saying.
find
It
very
ain't. It is.
interesting
Look,
too.
we know. Look, Magic don't got 6. Larry Bird don't got 6, but he's a goat. Larry Bird got 3 championships, but he can sit at that table, but he ain't at the head of the table. He ain't in the lieutenant seat,
I
but
just
he's
want to say
right
this
there
too.
at that table in the conversation. It's the same thing. What I was saying.
Exactly. He is.
Steph Curry deserves to be at the table. I'm not saying he's the head of the table, but he
He
deserved
deserves.
from what he done did in the league. Sit your
Yes,
ass
sir.
down, my nigga. Sit your ass down
That's
for what you
facts.
done did.
That's facts. And this is another thing to me. And shout out to my brothers that's on here, man. Shout out to Chicken though, man. I know. Hey, I don't care how everybody else feel about Chicken. I know dudes been messaging me, be like, man, you fuck with Chicken, dude. Whatever you got with Chicken, that's between you and him. Don't bring me into that shit, cause that man ain't never did nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want me to go at him, cuss him out, do all
Hey
these
yo,
little
now,
things.
hey yo, he online talking crazy to Gilbert Arenas right now. He got Gilbert Arenas on the show right now. I
What?
just popped in with you. Word is born, bro. They doing the whole interview. Swear to God, him and Gilbert Arenas.
Man,
When I seen the
I'm watching the game, man. I ain't. Hey, man.
yeah, I can
I
always
lost.
go back and watch that.
Man,
Yes,
y'all
I
I
can
lost.
already
always go
know.
back
Hey,
and see.
that shit goes without saying. One thing ticking, it goes without saying, bro. We ain't gonna never stop supporting, bro, man. And look,
Hell nah.
when all my niggas, even me, when we bump heads, man, y'all don't take it too serious, nigga. We like bros on these streams. We may be mad
Man,
for a few weeks. We may be mad for a few days, nigga. It may
Right.
be a month, but nigga, we all
hey Trey,
originated from each other.
How many times, man, you done disagreed on something and sat up there and
Man, look, I done
argued
came to
like,
you. Look, Ron, I was
Well, I
wrong, bro. I
remember
had
the
to think
last
about it.
time.
You done came to me. Look, hey, look, I respect your. Hey, look, I respect how you feel. Look, Trey, it's good. Look, that's how you felt. Look, it's cool because you know what? We came up in that time to where
mhm,
a dude can constructive criticize you like, and you knew
that's
like, all
right.
right, either I'm gonna change that narrative, or I'm gonna prove that it ain't true what you just said. Either or. If that's true,
Right.
I gotta change that shit. If y'all said I can't do this, I gotta take that word out y'all mouth. At least I'ma die trying to make sure y'all can't hit me with that shit no more. It ain't
You know
about
what I'm
don't
saying?
bring
That's
that
crazy.
narrative. It never was about don't bring that narrative up. It was things that I couldn't do on the basketball court. And you know what I said?
Mhm.
Ain't no nigga. I remember when I couldn't go left. Nigga screamed that shit out on me. He can't go left. Oh no, nigga, you would never do that shit again to me.
That's a
Never.
fact.
Nigga, you would never tell niggas I got a weakness out here where everybody try to send me one way, nigga, and it messed with my offense, nigga. Never. That nigga had me fucked up that day. And I came back. Tell him I go left now. Tell him I can't go left now, nigga. Yeah, it's gonna be left all day on your ass every time. Every time you stick me, I'm going left. So you gonna scream that shit out no more. So I don't
Yeah.
understand it, bro. Look, hey Ron, tell me am I lying? Because I know you
Mhm.
wasn't in here when I said this. Remember when Shaq and Kobe used to lose games? Now they like to give all the credit to Shaq on the rings, but when them niggas
Mhm.
lost, they said, "What the hell was wrong with Shaq and Kobe?"
Mhm.
They didn't just
That's
give
a
that
fact.
loss to Shaq. They didn't say what the hell wrong with Shaq. No, they
Right.
said both of them niggas. It didn't matter if Kobe had a great game and they lost. They'll still be like, "What's wrong with Shaq and Kobe?"
That's a fact. But like they like I don't know why like in this NBA like law of nature why LeBron is above all.
Because
You feel
I
me?
believe, bro.
I don't
I'm gonna tell you
he's
what I
above all.
believe. I'm gonna tell you what I believe, and it's something that Will Chamberlain said. When they changed the rules against you to benefit everybody else, that says something. So
That's a fact.
when they changing these rules, the narratives on how we look at basketball because LeBron, that says what you can't do, nigga. That's what Wilt was telling Mike. He told Mike that, and he told the rest of the league that. When they change the rules against you to benefit others, well, I mean, you like to help them be better. That's what they
You
did
made
for
it.
LeBron. They changed the narratives and all of the rules to help him, and it goes against everybody else except for him because of the things he cannot do. The things that he
Bro,
cannot overcome. I believe that they took a good look. They gave him years. They gave him years to see if he can develop into like a Kobe or a Mike and take over no matter what. And they said, damn, he can't do it like they did it. He don't have the skill set that they have. Nothing wrong with that. Pay attention. Then, so we have to change this. We have to give him help. Kobe and Mike didn't need that much help. We have to give him a little help. Here go this superstar, here go that superstar. We're going to change the narrative on this super team shit too. We're going to start saying that all the other teams in the 80s, which we never said until LeBron James did this. We never called the Lakers a super team. We never called Boston a super team. We never said these things, but they had to change the narrative so it won't just be hung on him.
hey, yo, you want to know? You want to know what's the difference, though? And I agree with you. I'd be like, you know what? If you want to call them '87 Lakers a super team, I said you fine because Worthy was an all-star, Magic was all-star. I said we had an old career, but if that's what y'all want to live on, I said that's fine. I said, but guess what the difference is between our shits? Ours is like Golden State. Ours was
Homemade. Homemade
it was
lemonade.
homemade. I said it was
Lemonade,
homemade.
baby.
I said our two biggest all-stars, James Worthy and Magic Johnson, were handpicked.
The only thing you can tell us is about Kareem. He got traded, yes. But when he was there before Magic, what was going on? Before we drafted everything, what was going on? He was getting his ass kicked. Even though he was the best player in the league, he was getting his ass kicked.
That's a fact. And I tell people that I'm like, yo, I said, that's why I respect Golden State. I said, because man, everything they did was homegrown. I said, so guess what? So if Kevin Durant found out that year, I said, Joe, he found out they let Harrison Barnes go. I could only get 25 million. These niggas got 25 million. I could literally go play with these niggas. I could go play with these niggas.
Hey, Ron, was Chicago a super team? No. They built themselves to be a contender against Miami. That wasn't no super team. That was all drafted right there.
Mm-hmm.
When you now you look at all these other good teams, right? And this the thing that I'm saying is gonna be something that bites hard-working teams in the butt, right? Teams like Sacramento, teams like Timberwolves, the teams like OKC, the teams like Indiana. When these teams really start kicking teams' butt, look, Denver, they can't call Denver a super team. That ain't no super team. They just got chemistry, bro, that they built from losing games, learning off of their losses, learning more about each other, and they learned how to win, bro, together, bro. That's something that we could have had, bro. And you know I'm not lying. If we would have kept the Julius Randles, the Brandon Ingrams, the Kuzmas, the Lonzo's Ball, shit, even D'Angelo Russell. If we could have had all of that, bro, they would have grew with each other. Yeah, we probably would have got our ass kicked a little bit. We probably would have made the playoffs this year, that year, but eventually we would have turned into what all these other teams is. OKC, what they turned into. Yeah. And I wanted to ask you, T. Price and Ron, I remember them saying that Gilgeous ain't never been in the playoffs. I think that's a lie because I can't remember. But wasn't he in the fucking playoffs with CP3
Clippers
going against?
I thought
Houston?
he was with the Clippers. Yeah, I thought he was with the Clippers.
No, not with the Clippers. No. Look, not with the Clippers. Wasn't he on that team with CP3 with OKC when they went against Houston?
Yeah. That's a fact.
So I just want to say, because I don't know if y'all heard it, but they keep saying he never been in the playoffs. Maybe not as a starting point guard, but he was on that team with Dort and CP3 and all them dudes.
Didn't Kawhi and them make the playoffs that year that his rookie year?
Yeah, they was in the bubble. That's what I'm saying. They was in the bubble. That was the bubble year when they almost because OKC almost put Houston out.
That's a fact. But because I remember they was talking about Chris Paul. It was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Chris Paul, Dennis Schroeder, and Shai Gilgeous.
Yeah, and Dort, because Dort was putting that deep. I ain't gonna lie. Look, he wasn't scoring too much, but he was shocking me with the defense that he was playing on James Harden at the time.
Yeah, I'm definitely a believer in that.
And this is what I'm saying. Sometimes it's not about, what I'm, Ron, T. Price, y'all know what I mean on this. It's really not about shutting down. It's about making every shot that this dude is used to being comfortable. Even his uncomfortable shots are comfortable. We know Kobe, KD, these type of players, Kyrie, they put themselves in that position to where an uncomfortable shot to the normal person is comfortable to them. But to
Right.
me, I'm a big believer in late averages, right? If you average 30 or average 28, I don't want you near that until the last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. That's a good defensive game to me because you're used to having that, almost having your average at least in the third quarter.
Right.
So if you can make a dude fight hard for his season average or playoff average, whatever it is at that moment, if you can make him fight for his season average for the whole 4 quarters, not to where he can relax now, I got my averages, let me get my team involved. No, you still need to get your average for your team to win. I think that's good defense. I don't believe in, because they won't allow it. So it's no such thing as a real lockdown, shutdown defender anymore. So what you got now is management, game defensive managers. You got a defensive manager. You have to manage his star and what he's doing during the game. That's what you have now, a defensive manager. What you think about that? I think that they're managing the offense that these dudes are producing. They're no longer trying to lock them down because you can't. So you have to manage it.
What's happening?
And I was saying, what you think about that? Is no more lockdown defenders. There's
No,
no
because
more.
no,
There's no more lockdown defenders. But I was saying, what do you think about this new title I'm trying to give them? It's like defensive managers. Basically, you're managing the offensive production of the player. You're not locking him down, but you're trying to manage what he does in each quarter. What you think about that?
man, this is crazy, man. The disrespect Gil's talking about Patrick Ewing right now. I know Ron time. I know Wilson's hot right now. Yeah, y'all. What's going on, everybody? I'm still here. But yeah, I got early morning tomorrow. I was trying to stay here long enough, but I just ain't gonna be able to do that, man. I'm gonna, it's just I just appreciate everybody coming through, hollering. I don't know, tournament bracketology. We're gonna do that Monday. You know what I'm saying? And I will do a stream Tuesday. I won't be doing the game Tuesday night because I'm going to see Bob Marley movie, and the only reason I'm going to see the movie is because um, his son's playing the movie. It's one, I think it's his son. Yeah, his son's playing the part, and it took so long for it to came out because I done my history and do my due diligence and everything like that. It's basically how from Bob Marley's standpoint, not the so-called true stories I like to do about people, So, and out here, it's gonna be $5 Tuesday, so I don't work Tuesday, so I'm going to see that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna be with y'all Tuesday, so I'm gonna be seeing that. I don't go to the movies too much, but I'm gonna try to stay on here a little bit longer. If not, so I'm about to get out of here. It's halftime, and I'm watching North Carolina State and North Carolina. So, well, it's been good. Holla at y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.